Hey guys, happy rainy day. It is a new day. Glad you're here. So much has happened already today. Let me just fill you in. This morning I went to the gym. I've been doing so good. Yesterday I did legs and I did this core stabilizing thing, and getting home yesterday, I didn't have any core pain, but it's like my core woke up and went, oh, like we should be strong. And so I don't know how to explain it. It's just like I could fully bring my muscles in, and they were alive and awake, and it was a beautiful thing. I felt a little bit jello-y, but not too jello-y in my other muscles because I was really trying to give it a good effort. So today, well, let's go back. Yesterday, I downloaded this app called Evolve You, and I'm doing a trial. I don't know if I'll keep it, but it's just, you can pick from all these different fitness people, and you have gym workouts, you can do home workouts, you specify in the beginning. So I did the gym one, took it with me to the gym. There was a big learning curve. I didn't know there was this button to start your workout. I thought it was just pictures to show you what to do with a little tiny video. Missed it. But anyway, I realized, oh my, I have a lot of work to do, and which is a good thing, because that means I can grow and I can get stronger. That's the whole key for me right now, is just being stronger and helping with fatigue and all of that. And I do feel stronger already, although slightly jiggly today, just because I worked it. And so some of the moves were very new to me, not new to my eyeballs, but new to my body actually doing them. Big learning curve, slightly humiliating, but not. There weren't too many people there at 5 something in the morning. Sometimes there's a lot, but sometimes there isn't. And today there wasn't, which was nice. Although there was this really fit woman next to me. She was probably in her 40s, and she looked like she'd been doing this a while. And I was like, wow. And then I'm next to her trying to figure out what I'm doing. And I just kept telling myself, Megan, you will never learn if you do not try. And if you don't look like a fool every now and again, there's no possible way for you to get past that, to move forward. And this little program that I signed up for, it's a 7-day trial, but overall the entire workout that I picked was 12 weeks. And we'll just see. If we get to the end of the 7-day period and I feel like, dang, I got to keep on keeping on, I will. But if not, I've got a ton of other things that I can be working on. So we shall see. Also, while I was at the gym, look what they were giving away for free. A whole box of vegetables. We've got potatoes and cucumbers, zucchini, peppers, carrots, onions, lemons, limes, avocados, and jalapenos, plums. Is that it? Apples. So they were giving it away for free, and they kept saying, take it, take it. And I'm like, okay, I guess I'm going to take it. Today, I think what I'm going to do is take the zucchini and the peppers, the carrots, the potatoes, and the onions, and make up like a nice something on the stove, saute those up and put some Cajun seasoning on it, and then throw that, I was going to say throw it on rice. I'm trying to figure out if rice is making my tummy a little bit sad. Back in the day, 5 years ago when I had, well now it's 6 years ago, when I had gastroenteritis, I couldn't eat gluten, rice, or corn. And I don't know, I had rice the last 2 days. I'm going gluten-free because my tummy's mad at me. It's just a long process to heal. It took me 2 years to heal from that. But then I have these bouts of weirdness, and I'm in one of my bouts of weirdness. I think hormonally my body was just like, I don't know what we're doing. So I think I might have to stop rice, but I'll just eat a pile of vegetables. I'm fine with that. I would just like a little something with it. I have some leftover meat from last night. We made lemon pepper chicken and salad, which was delish. But I don't know if lemon pepper chicken with Cajun vegetables is gonna taste very good. So I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, took Zion, we've got to show them your eye. She got a sty on her eye. So I took her into prompt care today because it's been getting bigger progressively. And we were just told the only thing that you can do is put warm compresses on it. So look at that poor girl's eye. It only hurts if she touches it. So if she doesn't touch it, we're A-okay. So we made sure about that, which I'm glad. It was a very quick appointment, walk in with our doctor. It was fantastic. Then Joey. Joey's next on the list of things that we have to work out. Turn. We must show them the situation. Keep turning. Most recently, do you see this? When she's sleeping at night, she's getting a lot of tangles, like intense tangles, and it didn't used to happen before. So I don't know. We're thinking about maybe putting like a silk pillowcase. I talked about that.
Because the first time I got my pillow, it did not happen.
I agree, but sometimes life changes and we gotta roll with the punches. So I called my friend up, Rachel. I called my friend who has 2 girls with very long hair. They've won contests at the state fair with their long, beautiful hair. And I said, Rachel, what do I do? And she said, grab a bottle, water and conditioner in the water, spray it, and then brush it out with a wet brush, which I have. She said it worked better than a detangler spray. So I said, okay. So while we were at Wally World this morning, we got the bottle, Joey picked it out, and we're about to go fix this hair situation and make it better, right? I think we can do it because it's really bad. Like, I don't know how this happens. So I also, you know, Joey, I just thought about this. We started using a different shampoo and conditioner for her. And that's when I've started noticing the most knots. Like, it's the most cleansing and yet conditioning of what we were using before. But now I see this. So I don't know if there's something about it that her and her hair are just not friends. I'm going to try what we were using was just Pantene. We'll go back. She likes it. She thinks it smells like strawberries. I disagree. It's not strawberry scented, but if they say it is, then okay. Yeah. And then my sister's coming over here shortly. It's raining today, but then I'm going to go film a video for my grocery channel. And I've got tons of stuff I got at Walmart, so I can do more organizing of the homeschool stuff. I'm selling some homeschool stuff, so I've got to ship that out today. There's a lot to be done. Got to get gas in the car. So come along. Let's see what's what today, yeah? How are you guys? Good? I know you are. You have to be. You ready?
Yeah.
Can you hold it into there?
How should I feel that?
Right there.
Yeah, I think I filled it up too much.
No, you're fine.
Okay. Squeeze it in. Which one is this one?
This one's the one you like.
Yeah.
Lit it. Want to do it?
Can I also shake it?
Oh yeah, that's the most important part. Okay, you want to tighten it up? Yeah. Good?
Yeah.
Okay, shake it, girl. Oh my goodness, look at this ginormous bowl. I have the Faye yogurt on the bottom, which has 17 grams of protein in it. Then a ton of blueberries, yes. And raw pumpkin seeds, which has like 5.5 grams of protein, and then walnuts, which has like 4 grams of protein for the amount I put in there. Then I'm drizzling on some local honey. Yum dilly yum. I am so excited because I am hungry and I'm needing some protein and some goodness all up in there. Yes. All right, let's see this beautiful hair. Look, it's all done. She is gorgeous. So I sprayed it first with a detangler before she got it washed, just to give it extra help. Then washed it, left the conditioner in for a long time, which we normally do anyway, and brushed it while the water was running on it. Then sprayed even a little more detangling after she got out, just for good measure, and then put it in the braids to help it not get retangled. Right, Joe? She's looking fine. I have been running errands all afternoon, and one of the things that I didn't get at my errands, but that was here when I got home, was the iced coffee maker. Okay, so I'd been thinking about this for a while, and then I talked to a friend at church, and she's like, oh, I have one in my cabinet, I need to pull it out again. Then she sends me a text message a couple days later, and she's like, look, I made some, yum, it's so good. Well, there you have it. Then I was talking with Hannah from Jar of Fireflies, and she's like, yes, do it, you'll love it. And so click, I bought it. And it finally, that's how I am. I think about things for a really long time, and then I just have a wild hair one day, and I say, well, now's the time to do it. Also, I bought some awesome spoons for stirring. These are like a rose gold. So pretty. Got them on Amazon. And can you even drink an iced coffee without what I'm about to show you? Cold brew, my friend, is the way to go. I have homemade vanilla extract. So what I'm thinking is when I brew my coffee, I'm gonna put cinnamon in there too, and then I'll add some half and half. I drink my hot coffee black, but I'm thinking that the iced coffee would actually be good black too, but I bought some stuff. Actually, it's not half and half. Actually, I bought whole milk is what it is, I lie, to put in it. And then I thought I could put the vanilla extract with the cinnamon that's already there. I also bought a frother at Target today. And so I might be able to froth up like cold foam. Anyway, I have this glass straw. That's gonna be fantastic. Huh? Okay, baby. Yes. So 4-pack of the glass straws. And I'm not gonna have time, I think, in this video to show you, but I'll wash this out, follow the directions, which right now my brain, I don't think can do that. It needs a rest. It's been on think mode since a while. We'll see, maybe I'll do this tonight or something when my brain can think through all the steps, but yes. Also, I told you I was gonna make up those veggies into like a little sauteed yumminess. Now we're having Chipotle. So life changes, get ready for it. You know, I gotta say, back in the day, I took the kids out a lot years ago. And the kids that I took care of before my daycare got really big, we used to just go and do stuff. And now, even by myself, I've been going and doing since, well, I got to the gym at a little after 5 a.m. So I was doing that, came home, took a shower. Then we took Marcus to work. Then we went to Walmart. Then I brought the kids home, did hair. Then I went to Target. Then I went to Aldi, got gas in the car. And I'm home now. Oh, then I ran back out because I forgot Ezra wanted to sell some stuff at consignment, but got there and it said in handwritten letters on the sign that they were not accepting any buys right now. And now I'm home again and I'm just tired. I used to be able to do this a little more, but I'm mentally needing a break now. So I'm gonna do that for myself. I'm gonna go chillax for a little bit. Too bad I don't have any cold brew to have. 24 hours, it's what it takes to make the best cold brew. So we'll do that. But in about an hour and a half, we're gonna leave again. And we're gonna go pick up Marcus and grab some Chipotle. How many of you are good at just go, like out of the house? I can go at home all day, every day. It's the out of the house and the stopping and the starting and the getting in and the out that I'm just tired. I feel mentally like I can't even think about the directions for the cold brew because my brain feels done. I am on done mode. So I'm gonna go do done mode, yeah? Good morning, it's the next day. It's 6:20 right now and I'm just getting back from the gym. And I thought I would take this moment to get deep with you because it's how my brain processes things is I get like all deep about it. But I was at the gym yesterday and I was doing legs and glutes and all of that stuff. And the things that this app I told you guys about that I'm using it was asking me to do things that I haven't done before. And so I felt kind of clumsy and like not sure how to get the machine set up right and not sure exactly what I was doing. And in some ways I felt slightly defeated. And I also just felt like unsure of myself. And I kept thinking, I don't even know what weight I should be putting on. Like, what am I supposed to be doing here? So during the day yesterday, I watched a couple short little reels from people that I follow on Instagram talking about how important it is to start low to get your form, get strong, and that you'll actually see better growth if you start small and allow your body to kind of get used to the movements and have really good form, and then you'll be able to add more quickly. So today I went into it with arms. Oh man, I look like I have a lot of muscles, but I don't think I do. And I went into it going, okay, I'm gonna start small and then see how that feels and work my way up. So I can make it through all the reps. You know, if I can do 10 pulls on the lat machine at 10 pounds and I can feel the work happening, I'm working on my form and I will get stronger and I'll be able to make it through all 3 sets. So I was doing this pulling one where it's a one-handed pull and I literally had 10 pounds on it. And there was this trainer with a woman and he looked like he had some strength to him, you know, and I thought, man, just for a split second, I thought, I wonder if he thinks, wow, she's kind of dumb. Probably not, because it's his job to train people. And then I got sort of confident, and I got to the barbells where you're going to do these with both arms, the curls, bicep curls. And it was the lowest one, the lowest bar that they had. It was 20. And at my third set, you know, you're doing 10 of these 3 times. And at that third set, I was getting up to like number 7. And I thought, this 20 pounds is getting hard. And there's all these people working out that are a lot stronger than me. And I wanted again to think, man, I probably look really dumb. And I thought, you know, isn't that just life? That, I don't know about you, but for me in my own life, and even I see it in a couple of my kids, I've tried so hard for them to not feel like they have to be a perfectionist, but 2 of them, they just come by el natural, because I really struggled with that as a child, and it was my own pressure on myself. I would go to school the first day. They would tell me all the things I was going to learn for the year. I would go home crying every time. How am I going to learn all of this? They're like, Megan, you're going to do it one day at a time, and you're going to let the teacher teach you. And I was like, and then with the gym, or anything really, I go into it sometimes thinking like, okay, I watched the thing, like I should be able to do this perfectly, and I should be able to like bench 500 pounds. No, you can't do it. It's starting in those small things. So it's just such a beautiful reminder for me in this, that I made it through 3 sets of those pulls. Was it 10 pounds? Yeah. Did it seem small? Yeah, it's the lowest bar there is. There's no other smaller option. And yet I could feel it, and I was working it, and I was working on my form and going slowly so that I could really get it, so that the next time I can build upon that, and maybe I add 5 pounds to it, or maybe 2 times from now. I don't know. We'll see how much. But it's so easy to want to be really perfect, you know, and to only go into something when you know that you can do it. But listen, I've felt a fool the last 2 times I've been at the gym. Actually, probably the last 3 or 4, but specifically the last 2, because I'm following this app and it's asking me to do things that I don't know how to do. And so I'm watching the video and watching her form, but I can't even get the machine to, you know, go to what I need it to do. And so I'm sitting there fumbling through it, and thankfully I figured them out. But yeah, you feel like a fool. But sometimes feeling the fool just for a short time will help you in the long run. And I'm seeing that in a couple different areas, and it's been beautiful. So maybe my encouragement to you and to myself is, when we learn something new or we do something that's hard, we start with that small thing, and we get used to that, and we get our form down, and we get it to where we're doing well. For instance, I make a lot of sourdough. In 1 week, I had made 12 loaves of sourdough when I first started, because I wanted to get it, because I wanted to figure out all the nuances of it and go, okay, am I figuring this out? And each time I would learn something new. I watch Our Tribe of Many. Probably some of you do too. And she says, whenever I learn something new, I have to do it a lot. And I'm like, yes, like I gotta think about it a lot. I gotta, you know, imagine it in my mind. How am I gonna do it? I've gotta process it all and try it out and work through it. And that's kind of what I'm doing at the gym right now. It's like I'm working through all of these unknowns and all of these things that I've never done before to get to my goal, which is strength training and being stronger and having better endurance and being less fatigued. And I'm at the point now I could care less about weight. You know, I've been a slimmer person for my adult life, not as much maybe when I was younger. I was just maybe average. And I've never been, I actually feel pretty strong even though I'm lean. My sweet mailman, he's an older guy, and he'll bring stuff to the front door like a package, and he's like, oh, that's really heavy. And I'm like, I can, like, my arms do work. I'm actually probably stronger than I look, but it's just sweet. So anyway, I don't know what I was saying, but there's lots of growth to be had, and I don't want to let my fear of not knowing how to do something, or my fear of looking foolish, or my fear of only starting at the beginning keep me from growing, because I can't get stronger if I don't start somewhere. And starting at 50 pounds on a barbell when really I can just barely do 20 you know, doesn't do any service to me. It doesn't help me at all. It actually causes injury. It causes depression. It causes you to get really down and to feel like, man, I'm not doing great. So do you have anything like that in your life? You're like, maybe you want to crochet. Maybe you want to learn an instrument or a language. Maybe you want to try a new recipe. Maybe you want to volunteer in some capacity. Maybe you want to write letters to people. I don't know what it could be. It can be something really small, but you have to start somewhere, right? My encouragement to you and me, let's start somewhere and look a fool, figure out the little things, and then do it, and don't be held back. Get off my soapbox now. I'm gonna go inside. I see my wee ones looking at me through the door and I need to go figure that out. They're going to bed earlier, so now they're waking up slightly earlier. I don't know how I feel about that. It's all right. Check this out. So I gave some of the eggs to Zion and Nola. They wanted some. But my pico de gallo without cilantro, because my cilantro was not good anymore. The avocado from the box that I got at the gym. The tomatoes, jalapenos, and the onions were from the gym when they gave us that box yesterday. Coffee in my fall mug. Ooh, this is gonna be tasty. The tomato was a little bit white on the inside in some spots, which is kind of unfortunate, but I'll still eat it.
Can I try?
What is your guys' favorite breakfast thing? When I was a kid, it was bagels. I really liked bagels for breakfast. They did make me kind of not feel good when I ate them, but I still ate them. You like those? She likes them. I still have not showered. How crazy is that? Cold brew coffee instructions. I think my brain can handle it today, as yesterday it could not. It was just too tired. But I'm going to attempt. This is going to take 24 hours though, up to 24 hours. And I like to follow the directions. If it says up to, I'm going to do it. At least the first time or two, that's kind of how I learn. And then I go, okay, I'll do less. I'll do whatever I got to do. So I need to grind up some coffee and then pour some water. It'll be good. Let's try that. Hey, this cold brew maker guy is kind of cool. So with this plastic and then the bottom on it, can you see that? It doesn't wiggle. So you don't have to worry about knocking it over. It gets a nice little grip on there. I mean, it moves, don't get me wrong, but it kind of has a little grip to it. That's cool. There's 4 parts. Let's see if we can keep that all together. I think we can. That goes in there. We're gonna put the coffee grounds in here. Water. Yes. I already made a mistake. It said to use coarsely ground and mine's over here. The finer side is what I use when I make my brewed coffee. Well, That's how I learn. I learn to follow directions. I'm always, 16 tablespoons is going in. 2 cups of water. This is cold. And I'm supposed to just get it wet. I don't know. Actually, that was a cup. We'll go slow. Oh, it's already doing stuff down there. Can you see? Whoa, what's it doing? It's getting exciting.
He's gonna pop the balloon.
Oh, he's gonna pop the balloon? Well, it makes sense why you wouldn't just pour all the water in there at one time, because you don't want it to spill over the sides. Somebody was thinking when they made these instructions. By the way, if you want one of these, I'll put it down in the description box. I got it off Amazon. It was fairly inexpensive, under $14, but they have some cool colors. They had teal, which I really considered, and I was like, do I get teal? I decided on black just because I feel like it went with what's already in my kitchen.
What's that?
This is cold brew coffee. So instead of brewing it in over there in my coffee pot, I put it in the fridge. And I let it sit until tomorrow afternoon. How cool is that?
How do you do it?
Well, you pour the water over the grounds and then you put it in the fridge and let it hang out for a day.
Oh, that's too long.
You think so? That's why I'm making it now, so I'll have it ready tomorrow.
Can I try it tomorrow?
Yeah, you want to try some
What
more?
does it taste like?
It tastes like, it's going to taste like coffee.
Yeah, but cold. Like cold coffee?
Cold coffee. What do you think? Does that sound good?
I love cold coffee.
What I should do tonight is freeze up any leftover coffee that I have from my coffee pot and use that for ice instead of a regular ice cube. That way as it melts, you ain't got no problems. So it also said to stir the grounds. The mesh here is pretty tight, which is good. So hopefully we won't get a lot of grounds in our coffee. Probably more just like that, I don't know, it's like a soot type thing that sometimes happens, like if I've made a French press, or sometimes if the coffee grounds are too fine, which is probably why this should have been coarse ground. Oh well. It has like a little locking thing. Oh, but we better turn that baby so it's not ready for pour. Okay, there she is. What do you think? I'm gonna go leave it for a day and it's gonna be good. I can feel it. So today's been a little bit out of routine, and whenever that happens, I tend to get kind of like overwhelmed with everything that has to get done, that in the grand scheme of things probably don't take very long. So one of the things that I do to like jumpstart myself, motivate myself, get myself to get her done and not be so overwhelmed is I do a family home tidy. There's something about the whole house being picked up, and it only takes a few minutes because we don't have a ton of toys up in this main area, but just seeing stuff, you know, little things here and there, the brain's like, too many things, you must put it all away. And while the kids really take time in the house to put things away, I'm trying to get some laundry started and just refreshed, and I'm trying to get the dishes done and the kitchen counters wiped down. And there's something about knowing that we're all kind of working together that really helps to put life back in order and to kind of like breathe and not have this whack attack moment where you go, I'm so behind, I'll never get it all done. It's sort of my superpower. It's called freak out, and then go, wait a minute, you have the cure for the freak out. And it's a beautiful thing. It only takes, I don't know, 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes if I'm moving slow on the dishes. But lately I've been trying to just, come on, knock it out, Megan, you got this. The kids do unload the dishwasher, so that's really nice. And they put the things away. I load the dishwasher. I'm just not ready yet. And maybe I know that they're gonna fuss too much. I don't know. Some of my kids don't mind touching dirty stuff and rinsing it all out, and the other ones are kind of grossed out. I don't know. Someday they'll be putting all the dishes in the dishwasher too, but that someday is not right this minute. And I'm going to switch out the laundry and get that situated, and just knowing that that's going, it's a beautiful thing. Like, you set it, you forget it, and you move on to other bigger, better things. Joey and I are gonna sit down. Israel got the spirograph toy. Have you guys seen that? It's old. It's been around a long, long time. I never had one as a kid, but I had friends that did. I really don't even know what it does, but I think Israel's gonna let us play with it. So after we do our home tidy, we're gonna sit down and play with the spirograph, and then I'm gonna be like Master Chef. You know Master Chef, when he's like, all right, and lift your boxes. That was a little bit more Australian than it was British, sorry. I'm actually really good at accents, but now whenever I get on camera, I get nervous. So, because I don't want to offend anybody and I don't want to do it wrong. But anyway, we lift our boxes like in MasterChef. And I told you when I first got this box, I had ideas. And today I'm going to put those ideas into action. So I already made the little pico de gallo and had the avocado for breakfast. There's another avocado in here. Whoop, whoop. But we're going to do the zucchini, the peppers, the carrots, and the potatoes. I'll probably have to parboil those because they don't cook very well in the pan, with some Cajun seasoning and some shrimp. Come on now, I've already got that going for defrosting. So it is just like 3 o'clock. Is it 3 o'clock? 2:50 to be exact, yes. And I already know what's for dinner, which is a great thing. We're gonna get that done. We're gonna Master Chef it over here. And I always wondered, like, how do they have enough in their mind, enough Rolodexing of recipes and ideas in their mind that when they lift the box, whatever's in there, like these ideas just start flying out of their head. It doesn't come as easily to me, maybe because we're kind of basic around here. The seasoning takes it to the next level. And I think I can do more intricate things, but that's not typically what happens around here. Let's just be really honest. But when I opened that box and I saw what was in there, I immediately knew what I was gonna make. Like, I had 3 meals right away that I knew I will make this, I'll make that, and I'll make this. Peruvian chicken and rice, the Cajun skillet is what we call that, and the pico de gallo for my eggs. I knew right away. Am I becoming like a Master Chef person? No. We like to watch that show, and I would never survive. I can cook, but I don't know all the things like they know the things. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, this is so exciting. Okay, I told you guys, I have always wanted to sing opera. I found out that the university in our town offers a community music lessons, whether it be instruments or vocal. I checked with them, I said, do you do opera? Because we talked about this already. I want to do opera. Like, I sing differently at church, but this has always been something that I've dreamed of. And they got back to me, they said, yes, we do opera. So then I've been talking with the music instructor, the vocal instructor, and at first I thought it wasn't gonna happen because online it had said, you can do these lessons online. And you know, being home with all the kids and just having things going on, I thought it'd be easier, I don't have to leave my house. But the system that they have to use is really not conducive to that, which is unfortunate because what you have to do is she would play the piano, but I couldn't sing with her at the same time and she'd be able to hear me. It's like FaceTime, you know, she says something, I say something, back and forth. And that really doesn't work well for vocal lessons. You need to be able to hear it all at the same time. But she had 1 day a week that she could offer because she commutes. And she is offering vocal lessons on a Wednesday night. Perfect timing for me. So my first lesson, you guys, is next Wednesday. I'm so excited. I was downstairs in the basement working on some more homeschooling things, trying to get things just organized, reorganized. I've kind of had a new system going on that is going to work beautifully, stuff my sister's been helping me with. Anyway, I was doing my opera. Let me tell you what. The excitement I feel is so ridiculous, and I am so excited. It's so fun because it's such a different part of the voice and part of the mouth and the nasal passage. All of it is so different than how I would sing at church or like to a popular song, you know, kind of a thing. It's just different. And I mean, the world is the limit at this point. Come on now. So I can't wait. I'm really excited. Can you tell? I can't wait. Lift your boxes. We got potatoes going, and now I'm gonna cut up a bunch of veggies. The seeds are here. It's a little trick from me to you. You want them to do something, you just have to get the seeds out of the peppers. That's brilliant. There's a pepper that's striped.
Whoa, I want to see it.
It's called,
The zebra?
no, it's called,
Is that a banana?
no, I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called an envy pepper.
Is that a banana?
No, it's not banana.
After her, can I try? Can I try?
Wait.
Here.
Oh, carrot. Thank you, sir. All right, super easy. Oil in the pan. Whatever vegetables you got hanging around, those go in there. Then you have your Cajun seasoning. That's definitely got to go in. I usually do like a lot, like 2 tablespoons, but I got this doing around here and I'm holding the phone, so I'm gonna be shaking for a while. You can do it however you want. This is homemade one. I haven't made it in a while, so I will look up the recipe. I think I have it somewhere, and I will share it with you. But then pretty much you're just gonna saute it for like, I don't know, 6 to 8 minutes until things are softened up how you want. Then I'm gonna add shrimp to mine. If you're gonna use some other kind of meat, like chicken, pork, whatever, you could cook that up first, set it to the side, let it rest while you do this. And you got yourself easy peasy because you're using up stuff that's in your fridge, in your pantry, you know, with the potatoes and all that. You got your onions. It's pretty easy. You can use all kinds of things. Broccoli, cauliflower, you got your carrots, you got your peppers. I'm gonna put zucchini, you can do yellow squash, you could do all the things. Any kind of potato, really. I would parboil it first for like 10 minutes in some salted water, just to make it easier so that once you get it into the pan, it's easy peasy. I did want to say also that if you're using zucchini or like summer squash, yellow squash, whatever, those cook up pretty fast, so I don't add those until I add the shrimpies. I don't like mushy, but if you like mushy, you can put it in sooner. Check that out. All the yums. Put a little shrimpy. If this had rice, awesome. If it had cornbread, oh, all the better. Did I make either of those? No, but it's gonna be good. My goodness, this is such a day of talking and updating. So I got a call from my doctor's office. We were kind of playing tag, the nurse and I, but she finally got a hold of me and said that my numbers were 4, which is what I told you guys the app was telling me to. So she said pretty much it's like a negative, and you know, my cycle should get back to normal and things were good. So I am still bleeding now this round. I thought it was done. We're at 10 days. So I've had 10 days, 15 days. Before that, it was 11 days. And then spotting off and on in between all of that. It's a lot. That is a lot. But I'm hopeful that it's done. And I'm just trying to take care of my body well to let it heal properly. And I'm feeling pretty good. I think I've been doing some good stuff. I feel like the kids are a little bit full of it tonight. They got a lot of energy. So I said to Marcus, what do you think about swimming or the park? Either of those interest you? He's like, let's take them swimming. So I think we're gonna take the kids swimming. They can't go swimming until a little bit later in the evening though, because swim lessons are happening in the earlier part. So they have family swim, but I think it starts at 7 or 7:30. I have to double check that. But we'll go then. It'll be a little bit later for Noli Bear. She didn't get a nap today, y'all. That's not good. I could tell that it was getting her this afternoon. She was a little on the everything is sad side of life. But right now she's doing okay. So I'm hoping we're gonna make it. I don't want her to miss it because I know she'll enjoy it. She'll just be really tired. Or she'll go opposite and just get wired up. Well guys, I'm gonna end this beauty and say so long farewell to you. Hope you're doing well, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys. The sun will come out tomorrow. Look what's ready, my coffee. I already took the grounds out, but I do need to switch the thing around so it will pour. Oh, went too far. And then I'm gonna add in some vanilla extract to this. It's not the same as like a vanilla pump with the simple syrup and all that. I don't know, does that look very dark? I don't know. I only put a couple of ice cubes in there because I'm not super big fan of too much ice or really cold drinks. And then I got a little bit of the milky milk going on. Come on now. Homemade vanilla extract, just a little doing. Tiny bit of cinnamon going on the tippy top. Should we get out the fancy spoon and stir it? I think so. If you're gonna buy them, you might as well do it, yeah? So not necessary. It was such an impulse buy that I thought about for a really long time. And straw.
What?
Done. Okay, here we go. I say it's good. I say I'd like it to be a little bit bolder. Over the shoulder boulder holder. No. I just need a more bold flavor here, but it's not bad at all. I think it's good. Oh, it's time to do up my sourdough. Okay, that's all I gotta share.